Evening tubers, King Grimlock back for another Grimgram, and first off, as ever, a little bit of housekeeping. This will be the penultimate video in the Countdown to AA viewer request sessions. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost at AA. Tomorrow will be the last video, and this is Predaking. This is what we've been building up to for the request of Mirage 8V and Nick the True Phantasm. We have it coming. This is Predaking. Now, to correct an error I made, I put this guy in the wrong way round. It's slightly stupid of me. You know, the big ass hole on his back where the leg port goes. That's kind of a clue, but not according to King Grimlock's eyes. Dipstick. This is one of the nicest sounds you ever get from a combiner. When it does it without collapsing on you. Lovely. Thank you very much, Predaking, for restoring my faith in Generation 1 combiners just by being so simple to put together. He says as Dive Bomb doesn't want to do... There we go. Thank you. And it's just been typical, isn't it? Something bloody popped off. And then it's a satisfying click. There is a real satisfying, solid click to everything. You don't feel he's just going to collapse under his own weight like some of the other Predacons do. It does help if I've also remembered to spread Razor Claw's hips. Silly boy, silly mistake to make. Oh. And the Coupe de Grace. Do wish this would fit further in. It never feels like it's gone far enough in. Predaking in his massive combined mode. Just phenomenally large Generation 1 toy. He's cracking. He is absolutely cracking. Articulation is pretty much non-existent. You've got... I'm not going to try and move him because he will just collapse at the first available opportunity on me, I'm afraid. And it's okay if you've got the time to sort of just sit there and gently tinker him into position because these all rotate, all the limbs rotate. He's got a good range of articulation because of it as well. And you always have the articulation in the fists and everything of him, and in the waist joints there. And you have Razor Claw's waist joint and all. But there's not much you can do with the feet, save a little bit of articulation at the hip. I mean, very, very minimal. But he does have good head articulation, if he actually, well, up and down articulation anyway. And you can kind of move the Predaking helmet a little bit, but nothing massive. I mean, for a Generation 1 combiner, he's phenomenal. And I mean, look at the size of the guy. He's just vast. And he looks great. The colour schemes all blend in really well, this uniform colour scheme across it. And the fact that you have all 5 of the beast heads all visible. You can almost imagine the personalities coming from them to form Predaking, who is just basically a big badass. I'm really gutted I haven't got the weaponry to show you. I don't have the... Normally has a massive cannon down this side and one of the 5 swords, and you can sort of dot all the other weapons around him. So all of the single weapons can be sort of dotted around and fill in the gaps. And he does look bristling mass of death and destruction when he's fully completed. Again, when I get a better camera, I can come further out. I am going to come back to this guy, and when I've got, maybe ever, if it ever happens, got it on bloody Kapow, I haven't got it on here. Partnership, I will be able to do a full length video and just sort of cover them all, and I might even do some character bios, because I do like the Predacons. I do like what they stand for, especially like Razor Claw and what he then goes on to do. But there you go, guys. There's Predaking. You sort of asked me for him, and there's not much I can say because he is just this combined mass of metal and destruction. But he looks great. For a combiner, he's one of the top ones, and he feels strong enough, save for the loose joints that mine has. He feels strong enough that you can play with him in this mode, whereas Devastator, who's probably the only other combiner I think that's worth his salt, just falls apart. You look at him funny. The Scramble City ones are just a powered up main piece, and while they are nice, they're just not anywhere near as nice as something like this. I do really adore Predaking. I always have done. He was one of the few G1 characters that I said I would actually spend money on getting a reissue or getting the original of, and I didn't have to. Thank you once again to Mike, even though he won't be watching this. I know someone who's picking up one of these at AA, and I hope that other people do as well, and I hope that people go and get that shiny gold version as well, because he is a fantastic toy. He's everything that's right with Generation 1. He does have his minor flaws, and they basically are the fact that he is a big, hefty chunk of plastic. I mean, he weighs quite a bit, and if you get the die-cast one, he weighs a hell of a lot. But that doesn't really hamper what is a beautiful display piece, and more than anything, 5 separate bots that look good in both the alt modes, the robot modes, and in this massive combined mode. You almost want 3 sets of them so you can keep them shown in every mode as well. Overall, you pick one up. They're worth every penny. 125 quid, I think the metal reissue is, or the metallic die-cast reissue is at Kapow Toys. Bargain. Absolutely, and shipped to you. Bargain. 125 quid for this guy. You'll pay that for these guys mint anyway. The Generation 1 ones. Just, yeah, get yourselves one. I adore it. I'm tempted to get a second one. That's how much I love it. Well, one complete and shiny, tingly shiny. AA's here, pretty much on top of us, and tomorrow we'll be saying our goodbyes and then getting ready for the come down.